So have you guys noticed that a lot of people seem to be just stuck in stress mode? They can't relax at night. They have trouble sleeping. Their whole nervous system is just agitated. Well, we measure this in my office with something called heart rate variability. And I'm going to show you what this looks like. This on the top is what a normal reading should look like. We have wave patterns with nice peaks while the person's lying down. When they stand, we have a curve because the heart beats faster, so you don't get lightheaded. And then we go back to a wave pattern while standing, but they're more rounded because you're standing and you're active. I started doing this test in the mid-90s. So I've seen what people's nervous systems have been doing over a long period of time, 30 years. And I want you to know we're seeing changes. So this is a pattern on the bottom here of a very, very agitated nervous system. It doesn't matter where they're lying. This person's actually more stressed out lying down than standing up, which I do see. You know, I can't relax. It's actually stressful to my body to try to relax. We really don't have a curve when they stand up, and it's still irregular when they remain standing. And this never happened in the mid-90s. The first time I started seeing it in the late 90s, I thought, oh my gosh, this person's really in trouble. You guys, I easily see probably 40 and maybe 50% of people that have this bad of a pattern. The other one I see a lot is this one on the bottom. Remember, it's supposed to look like this. Now we see this. What does this mean? This is a person who has a more rapid heartbeat and there is no waves. This foot is on the gas. It is going, and it doesn't matter what that person is doing, lying down, standing up, whatever, their foot is on the gas. This leads to all kinds of problems with your health. Not only insomnia or trouble sleeping like we talked about, but anxiety. You know, people get diagnosed with anxiety. Well, their nerves are just on fire, right? A lot of the pain syndromes also follow irregular patterns here. When you've been in this fight or flight mode for a long period of time, your digestion begins to suffer. You develop belly fat. You've heard the word cortisol. So when you're under stress, your adrenal glands produce cortisol, and that's supposed to be temporary. You know, there's a snake. You run away. The snake is gone. Okay, good. Now you're calm again. You guys, the snake's following us around. We're sleeping with the snake. We never get away from the snake. So our stress levels are super, super high. The longer I'm in practice, the more I realize it's just difficult to get somebody well unless we handle this. Your nervous system operates all the functions in your body. Some of them are functions that you do on purpose. I talk with my hands. I'm doing that on purpose. But while I'm doing that, my heart is beating, my blood pressure is being regulated. You know, if I've eaten, my food's being digested, like all these kinds of things I don't have to think about, but my nervous system is operating them. Well, if your nervous system looks like this or looks like this, how good of a job are you doing? Not very good. I always describe it like an orchestra because that's kind of what it is. You've got organs and systems in your body. Your nervous system is like the conductor. So your body could be run like the Boston Philharmonic, or your body could be run like a junior high school band. You know, that's not what we want. So what do we do about it? You have to reset. So if you've been in stress mode for a long time, which most of us have, you've got to reset. I do want to define stress because it's not all just mental and emotional. Electromagnetics are stress. In fact, that's when I've noticed big bumps in these irregular patterns, is when we've introduced more EMFs, when we first introduced Wi-Fi and Wi-Fi began, you know, more and more places had Wi-Fi, it really ramped up. 4G, 5G, the more we ramp that up, you guys, we're just in a sea of electronics. We cannot escape. So to get your body to calm down, I've done a cortisol reset program. If you go to the link tree, there is a Fullscript link, and all these supplements are carried on Fullscript. So the first 3 are homeopathic. These are safe for anybody to take, even kids. One is called Fields of Flowers. This one is for when there's an emotional stress component to what's going on. And you know yourself if there's an emotional part to your stress, or if you just feel tense all the time and you can't relax. The second one is called Calm 5. Calm 5 is for when your nerves are irritated and agitated. So that would be like somebody that says, oh, I have ADD, or somebody that says, I have anxiety. Calm 5 is a super appropriate remedy for that person. And then the final one is called Relax Tone. This was my first one. Relax Tone is for busy, busy, busy people. Like, I can't sit down. I've got laundry to fold. I can't sit down. There's still emails to do. I can't cut myself off at the end of the day. You need Relax Tone. But what is really, really powerful is when you use them all. And for a reset, I like to have people take 10 days to 2 weeks where they can focus on taking these every half hour to hour. And you're going to alternate. You take the first one, you take the second one, you take the third one every hour, or even every half hour if you're really, really bad. To this, on the Fullscript site, you will see another product called Adaptocrine. So Adaptocrine is a combination of adaptogenic herbs which help to balance your adrenal glands and help that stress response, at its emanation point, your adrenals. And there's several in here. Most of these, most medications are safe with this, but you want to check with your doctor if you're on any meds. And then the last one you'll see on the Fullscript site, which I don't have a bottle of handy, it's called Gabatone. So GABA is a neurotransmitter that calms you. And a lot of us are deficient in GABA. Now, the problem with Gabatone is you cannot take this if you're on any psychiatric medications and even many sleep medications. So you've got to check with your doctor. You can also go on drugs.com. One of the ingredients of Gabatone is valerian, for example. You can search your medication and do an interaction checker with valerian. Also, in addition to your doctor, your pharmacist is a really good resource to see, can something be taken with medications you're on? But these 3, these guys, homeopathic, they're not going to interfere or be contraindicated for any medication. So give yourself 10 days to 2 weeks to really dose the heck out of this stuff. Then as you calm down, you're going to find you may not need as much, and you can start toning it down, and you'll find what's the level that I need to maintain myself in an environment that is super, super stressful all the time. It's really funny if you find like you tend toward yelling at other drivers, or you're impatient or whatever. Doing these is gonna calm that down like crazy. So check out the Fullscript link. Definitely try it out and balance your cortisol. You're doing yourself a huge favor if you will do that. Now, while you're doing that, don't keep pushing gas onto the fire, pouring gas on the fire. Don't drink a pile of coffee, don't stay up on your computer to all hours. You want to take a look at what lifestyle habits are maybe promoting this. And once you start getting a leg up on it, you can alter those. And then, also to the positive, get out in nature more. Do things that feel good, playing games, doing a little tennis or pickleball. Music is great. Gardening is great. You know for you what the things are that make you relax. So let's reset that cortisol. Let's get your body out of stress mode, and you're going to be so much happier and healthier for it.